Good afternoon, Liberty High School, and welcome back to KLHS. I'm Cadence Breyer, and today is Tuesday, November 15th.
Hello everyone, my name is Libby Hurst, and we have a great show in store for you today.
First up, a top story from Blair covering how to drive and keep safe in the colder weather.
That will have lots of amazing information, so keep that in mind. Next, we have a package from Sam about how the Christmas season is coming up early.
I absolutely love the holiday season, so that will just excite me even more.
Last but not least, we have a segment from Autumn over the Storm Lake documentary and a special interview with the film director.
Super great stuff in today's show, so make sure you sit back and relax because this is KLHS. Hey Libby, were you just freezing when you stepped outside today?
Yeah, and there was snow all over my car. It was a mess.
Driving in the snow can be very scary and sometimes unsafe.
Our reporter Blair Baymiller has some tips and information about driving in the snowy weather. Let's head to her now.
What's up, Blue Jays? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to today's top story. These past few days, the temperatures have continued to drop as that winter weather really starts to here in Liberty. As I'm sure all of you know, we got our first snow of the season last night with temperatures dropping down to around 30 degrees. Some of you will be excited to hear that we aren't supposed to get any more snow this week, but temperatures will get even colder. Tomorrow, throughout the rest of the week, temperatures will hit the low 20s, dropping down to as low as 15 degrees this upcoming Friday. Now, I was a little disappointed this morning when I realized it was not going to be a snow day, but I'm looking forward to snow days in our future. This year, LPS will treat the first two inclement weather days as traditional snow days, meaning there will be no in-person or virtual classes on these days. Decisions about school closings are made by the administration and communicated to parents via several sources, which include the automated calling service, the district Facebook and Twitter pages, and the LPS district website. As I drove to school this morning, the roads weren't too bad at all, but last night it did start to get a little icy. In 2019 alone, there were over 170,000 car crashes in cases of inclement weather in Missouri. The KLHS Instagram took a poll earlier today, seeing what students thought of the road conditions. This morning, 100% of voters said that the driving conditions were fine on the way to school. While driving in harsher conditions, make sure to buckle up and drive slower than usual. That's all I have for you today, Jays. This is Blair Baymiller signing off for KLHS.
Thank you so much, Blair, for that coverage.
I'm so glad that there are safe tips and tricks available for us.
Most definitely. Moving on, let's shift our focus to some school announcements.
First up, our Liberty Sapphires dance team is having a fundraiser tonight at Chipotle. If you are craving Mexican grill, make sure to stop in tonight and show them the flyer around the school and on Instagram. If you're ordering online, you can use the code here on the screen. Up next, we have the Thanksgiving Spirit Week this week. Today is Jersey Day, so thanks for all the Spirit Jays. Tomorrow will be bright colors, so come to school in your neon. Thursday is Thankful Thursday, so make sure you get a pic with your favorite teacher and post and tag Blue Jay leaders. And finally, Friday will be Blue Jay gear, and I know all of you have some of that at home, so make sure to show out. Thanks so much for the Spirit Jays, and I'm excited to see your outfits later this week. Now, we have an amazing leadership program for anyone interested. Missouri Boys and Girls State is a one-week summer experience. It's held on the campus of Lindenwood University in St. Charles, Missouri, and is from June 24th through July 1st. If interested, there's more information on the Connect 30 time slot for December 7th. Finally, there are plenty of tutoring options here at LHS. Academic labs are available during your flex, and you can sign up in Flex Time Manager. Connect 30 will work for this as well. There's also Tutoring Club and A+ tutoring. You can contact Mrs. Wolfley in the office or look around the posters around the school for more information. That is all the school announcements we have for the day.
I'm super happy we have a Thanksgiving Spirit Week because I feel like it gets skipped over a lot of the time.
I have to agree with you there, Libby, yet I'm still an avid celebrating Christmas early fan.
Our reporter Sam Bruceman has a story over the opinions on Christmas starting before Thanksgiving. Let's head to him now.
Christmas is often considered to be the holiday of holidays in America, as many children and adults alike eagerly await for its arrival through the year. However, there's no doubt that the right time to begin celebrating the holiday is a heavily debated subject, as according to HouseBeautiful.com, a whopping 27% of Americans begin decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving even occurs, despite the official start of the holiday being the day after Thanksgiving.
We celebrate Christmas early because it's my favorite holiday and it's my family's favorite holiday too, and we really just like to get into the spirit.
Though 27% is certainly a large amount, that leaves 73% of individuals feeling as if Christmas festivities should be held off until after Thanksgiving. According to a survey by the American Psychological Association, 38% of people claim that their stress levels increase during the holidays. When taking into consideration the amount of people who dread the holidays, it doesn't make much sense as to why the holiday continues to come earlier and earlier each year. Studies find that a merchandising phenomenon known as Christmas creep is heavily to blame. Many retailers, such as Target and Walmart, will begin selling and advertising Christmas-themed merchandise before the month of November even begins. According to CNBC.com, Target's comparable sales rose 17.2% over the holidays as e-commerce sales more than doubled in November and December of 2020, a likely explanation for the common Christmas creep phenomenon. No matter what time you begin celebrating, I sincerely hope you have a great holiday. From KLHS, this has been Sam Brisbane, signing out.
Thank you, Sam, for that story.
Most definitely, and as controversial as it is, my Christmas tree is already up at my house.
Okay, Kaden.
All right, so moving on, KLHS went to the National Convention this past weekend in St. Louis, and we got the chance to sit down with film director of the documentary, Storm Lake.
Our reporter, Ion Tong, has the scoop.
What's up, Jays? I'm Iam, and one of our crew members,
name,
Megan
huh?
Gifford, got the amazing chance to interview director and filmmaker Beth Levison at St. Louis National Convention this Saturday. Levison is a co-director of the documentary Storm Lake. It features a local newspaper in Storm Lake, Iowa. This documentary takes you through the struggles that local news outlets face and the special community that the Storm Lake has. Even with the struggles of the pandemic that they faced while filming, they were still able to make a film that would tell a story most would never hear. Let's hear from Levison herself now.
In some ways, Storm Lake it didn't have as many challenges as other films because we were able to fundraise for it, and my directing partner Jerry was so fantastic, and we had such a great connection, and we had such a great connection and sense of mutual respect for and with the Cullens. And so in some ways this is a project that really started off well and has resolved well. I mean, a year and a half later, we're still having screenings, we're still talking to people about the crisis facing local news, we're having some kind of impact, we're at conferences like this one. So this has been sort of a blessed project in some ways, but we also worked really hard.
That's a beautiful story of the importance of local news, especially showcasing its importance and impact in the United States. That's all I have for you today, Jays. This has been Iam Tong reporting for KLHS.
Thank you so much, Ion.
Yeah, it was wonderful to get some behind the scenes and talk with Mrs. Levinson.
Our show is almost finished for the day, but before we can go, can everyone please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Big thanks to all of our on-air staff
and behind-the-scenes crew. For KLHS, I'm Libby Hurst.
And I'm Cadence Breyer. Have a terrific Tuesday, Jays.